Because there's 4, right? So why is it always Jenna? Jenna, I swear to God, the creators hate Jenna. She's always a fucking Gnosia. They're playing the ending song already, and... Oh. Did we break the rules too much? Oh my God! But you were supposed to be human. That has to be the craziest fake out, though, with the fucking glitching ending song. What happened? Oh, I wonder. Is the whole reason the ship didn't self-destruct? Did little doll girl kill Levy off early? This is the worst episode yet! They slaughtered everyone! I thought Jenna was a fucking Gnosia. Oh no, she doesn't have her helmet. Oh no. What is this psychopath doing? This is their only loop for many of these characters. This is the... You know what's tragic? This poor bastard, like, obviously we loop and go to different world lines. This is his only world line for him, though. He dies here with this fear. Oh, no, he's a Gnosia. I've been waiting for this! I've been saying, I wonder if Yuri will ever be a Gnosia. Yuri's a Gnosia this loop. Oh my God. You got this far in the video, make sure you drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around your Patrons where you can catch those full live reactions to all its greatness and more. If you also want to help fund the channel and videos just like these, I have been waiting for Yuri to become a Gnosia, and Yuri's now a Gnosia. That is insane work. But here's the fucking thing. We had an arc where the Gnosia ran scared shitless. I'm not even exaggerating. So as we see, there was 4 Gnosia in this loop, and Jenna was a Gnosia. It is confirmed, because what they end up doing is they have this thing where there's bodyguard roles, and they confirm the fact that 2 of these characters are guaranteed to be human. So they say, you know what? We're going to cryo-freeze everyone. We know 2 people are human, so that's fine. Unfortunately, what ends up happening is when one of your bodyguards is a psychopath who likes killing, things don't go according to plan. This fake out glitch as the ending starts playing and it starts glitching only for the wake up of bro, we gotta run. Like my brothers in Christ. There has been spooks to this show, but there has never been this level of terror. Dare I say this is one of the greatest episodes I have ever watched in all my life. It completely breaks every expectation you have. They literally, in this arc, refuse to send someone to cryospace to begin into the cryosleep to begin with. I'm thinking, well, we're all gonna blow up. I'm pretty sure this bitch killed Levi. I think she'd killed the AI ship long before that, which is why nothing played by the rules. Like, this is savage. And this is what's crazy. They confirmed before this that Jenna was one of the Gnosia. Now, as we know, when someone's a Gnosia, they still keep their characteristics. So her still being a nice person, even in monstrous form, does make sense to me, given the fact that there was a larger threat than just the Gnosia, abilities and stuff at play. And girl just tried to save Yuri and got ejected. Like, oh my God. And all we learn is that bro's basically saying, when I was younger, I was basically a slave to someone who was so savage that got off on hurting people. And while the person in question hunting us isn't the same person, it's the same look in her eyes. Every loop, do we have to worry about this bitch? Because at this point, like, she's human, but her mental state is so gone, she's anything but human. Bro, the Gnosia have more of a moral compass than a human does. What the fuck? Like, the whole episode, I'm thinking, I thought this kid here was going to be the one who turned out crazy. I thought he had something mentally wrong because he was seeing like, oh my God, she gave me thorns. I'm like, oh, this dude's going to stab us. I figured when they sent everyone to cryo sleep, he was going to do something crazy because he had maybe split personality. I honestly didn't even expect the cute girl. I was like, oh, she just seems like and especially given what we've seen of her in the previous arcs, which is little, mind you, but I just thought, no, she's totally fine. Because when they send this bro to sleep, right, and he begs for his life, and they say, you know what, sure, why not? Yuri's basically thinking, well, we have to do it, we have to follow the rules, Well, actually, sorry, Yuri was kind of fine with not following the year. Setsu was like, hey, we should follow the rules. And Yuri's kind of like, well, you know, if worse comes to happen, we re-loop. And Setsu's like, yeah, but for them, they don't loop. I think that's what's so heartbreaking about this, is that, of course, we know Yuri's going to make it out of this one alive because he'll just loop to a new world line. This is the last thing he'll ever remember, is the same fear he ran away from when he was a slave, getting killed the same way. That is heartbreaking, insane. And I also really like the fact that we started this loop like 4 days in. Sometimes the intros of these loops have felt very similar. So the fact that we can jumpstart multiple days in sometimes and just skip past the familiar fluff and do something new is a really fun addition to this episode that we haven't had in the previous. I mean, last episode confirmed, like, yes, sure, they confirmed in previous episodes the ship can blow up if they don't follow the rules. But I've always been under the assumption as long as we vote someone out, if someone was to run away and not go into cryosleep, I figured we would have still done our job. No, we learned last week the ship will still blow us up, only for this episode to say, oh, what if they just fuck with the ship to begin with? There's so much uncertainty, and the fact that Yuri is going to be a Gnosia is insane work. It's also really cool what they did with the ending song and just seeing all of the characters like this, like, oh my god, this was just such a cool episode. Like, initially when she said, welcome to the world of Gnosia, my mind went to like, wait, is everyone a Gnosia in this loop? And then I was like, wait a second, I've been waiting for this. Yuri is now Gnosia, and we know Yuri will still act like himself, but at the same time, there's so much uncertainty. Like, this was my episode of the week and easily my episode of the season, and that's saying a hell of a lot because there's been a lot of masterpiece episodes this season, but Gnosia is clicking for me in a way I didn't think possible. I mean, at the end of the day, I still see the criticism week after week of people confused about things that were explained in, like, the first couple of episodes, and they get passed off as criticism, like the show doesn't make sense. No, the show is going to constantly bring up new questions and make you theorize and speculate because it's a mystery anime, it's a whodunit, it's a trying to figure it out. And I think the biggest thing people forget is that once Yuri, fills their orb of information and that thing leaves, there's no more looping. You'll have one loop to try to escape this fate after you give these aliens what they want in terms of information, and that's insane. Your thoughts down below, though. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around here in Patreon, so you're going to catch my full live reactions, all some more, which is why I also like to give video shoutouts to my patrons who make this all possible. So today we got Marsh, Hunter D. Lupin, Cosmo Netto 140, Zeno, Yuki Ali, Rogue Knight, and we also have Pranay Sumshwar. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. You have a good one. Yo, Levy ain't gonna work for you anymore, is she? I think Levy doesn't give a fuck about you guys anymore. You didn't play by the rules. Oh no. What is this psychopath doing? Who are you?